Hi, folks. Thanks for checking out Leigh Diffey's chat with champions. And first up in this series is 2022 Superbike World Championship, Alvaro Bautista. Alvaro, how does that sound? World Superbike champion.
Yeah, it sounds really well. No, I'm so happy, to win the title. Has been really tough year because we had a lot of battle with Jonathan Rea and also to Prague, as I told you. Yeah, I'm so happy to get the title at the end because it was not easy. Yeah, really happy.
So how about this? How does this sound for you? You are just the second Spaniard to win the Superbike World Championship, and doing it for Ducati. You're the first Ducati rider to win the championship in more than a decade. Now, both of those statistics cross over your countryman, Carlos Checa. So you've notched up a pretty big one here.
Yeah, for sure. That's mean that in Spain is maybe it's not a famous championship, the World Superbike. We have not a lot of riders, Spanish riders competing in this championship, but yeah, it sounds really well, because we had only one Spanish rider who won the championship in the 2011 with the Carlos Checa, and the last one with Ducati. So also for Ducati has been an amazing year because it's the first time they win the title in the World Superbike after more than 11 years. So this is very important achievement for Spain, but also for Ducati.
I want to ask you something about your career longevity. So you're 38 years old now. You've spent more than 20 years in a world championship paddock, whether that be the World Motorcycle Championship, now MotoGP, or here in World Superbikes. What's your secret? What's your secret to career longevity? How have you been able to do it at the top for so long?
Well, I think it's the passion I feel, because the bikes are my life. I enjoyed a lot my riding. When I'm on the bike, it's like my time, my life. Yeah, I think it's curious that I feel like in one of my best moments in all my career, like a mentality, but also physically. I think it's the passion who motivate me to just work hard every day, to wake up early in the morning, to just training, to prepare, to be fit and try to be at my best to ride the bike. I think, yeah, you have to love it. Otherwise, it's really tough, because you have to fly a lot. You have many days out of home. So, yeah, I think all my motivation is because I love the bike. I have a big passion for this sport.
Tell everybody what it's been like since you clinched the championship. And the reason I ask that question is because for Ducati, it has been a celebratory year with Pecco Bagnaia winning the MotoGP World Championship, coming from behind. For you, you got the season off to such a great start in Aragon. And here you have it, MotoGP World Champions, World Superbike Champions. It's just a celebratory time for Ducati. What's it been like?
Yeah, for sure. It's a very important year for Ducati, especially because, as we spoke before, they didn't win the championship in MotoGP with a rider from 2007 with Casey Stoner, and from 2011 in World Superbike with Carlos Checa. So it's a very big celebration, and they are so happy. They worked really hard for this project because it's a long time, and they work really hard. They make incredible bikes in MotoGP and also in Superbike. So I think they are working every time, and they want more, and we are now really happy. We are doing some celebration here in Italy. In fact, I spend more time in Italy now this December than in all the year, because I have to do many events with Ducati, with the sponsor. Yeah, but it's so nice to be here, to be involved in this kind of celebration, because as me, I have a lot of passion for the bikes, but Ducati is incredible because when you win a title is very important, but when you win with Ducati, it's even like 4 or 5 times more, because there are a lot of passion, and all the Ducatisti are crazy, and they feel a lot of emotion, with when you win with a Ducati bike.
It's kind of like the Tifosi with Ferrari in Formula One, right?
Something similar, yes.
So let's talk specifically about the racing series and the difference between 2019 to now? Because fans of yours and fans of World Superbikes will remember that you raced on a Ducati in 2019 before going to another manufacturer and a different team, and then coming back this year, and this year being so successful. What's been the difference?
Yeah, I think the difference 3 years ago when I came in this championship with Ducati was amazing, because we won like 11 races in a row. Was the record in all the times, no, of the World Superbike, no. But at the same time, I didn't have a lot of experience with this bike, with these tires. I didn't know many tracks in what that the World Superbike race that in MotoGP we didn't race. So at the end, I missed some experience, and also Ducati was the first time for them with the Panigale V4 on track, and they missed also some experience, and many times we did many changes on the bike that maybe was in the wrong way. So at the end, the combination of all these problems, we lose the championship. No, this season has been fortunately different, because after 2 difficult years in another manufacturer, I learned a lot about the tires. I tried to get the maximum of of every circumstance, and I tried to improve like a rider, no, to try to go faster and to be more performant. No? So now that we are together this year, I know very, very well the tires. I have more experience. I can manage all the situation, no? And I feel like I'm more patient, and I just try to get the maximum, but not try to overpass the limits like some crazies, no? So yeah, I think the combination, also the bike improved a lot, because maybe it's not much faster, but it's a more balanced bike, so it's quite strong in all the areas now, and in all the situation, the bike you can feel much better, no? So at the end, it's the combination of everything, and yeah, we can be very competitive in all of the races of this year, because we were fighting for the victory in all the races. So this is the important thing, no, to win a championship, but for sure, don't make mistakes.
So I'm not discarding your teammate or any other rider, but I'm putting the spotlight on you, on Jonathan Rea, and on Toprak Razgatlioglu. The 3 of you had some phenomenal racing this year, and races time and time again. Here's a curveball for you. Which of those 2 guys do you enjoy racing more? Do you like racing Jonathan or Toprak?
Well, I really enjoyed with both of them, no, but for sure, I feel like battling with Jonathan is always more difficult, because both of them are very aggressive. But when Toprak pass you, is because maybe he can go faster than you, and he try to get the leader or to get a position just because he can go faster, no. But Jonathan is a bit different, because he always try to pass you just to stop your pace, or
to disrupt you.
Yes, exactly. No, so for example, what we saw in Manicure with that maneuver that was for me out of the limits. Yeah, it's different fight. For sure, I enjoy more with Toprak, because it's more clean battle. No, it's very aggressive, but at the same time, it's very correct and very clean. So yeah, I like more to battle with Toprak.
So Jonathan Rea, as you know, had that tremendous run of winning his 6 championships back to back before Toprak won last year. And then, of course, you being the champion this year. You denied Toprak defending his title. How confident are you, knowing that there's a new Panigale V4R coming next year, which we hear might even be faster again? How confident are you to defend your title next year?
Yeah, I'm so confident. I mean, I have a lot of trust in Ducati. I have a lot of trust in myself. Yeah, I think we have to just keep focusing ourselves, try to have the same mentality as we had this year, no? And then the races, you know, everything can happen until the check flag, no? So the important thing is try to don't make mistake, try to get the maximum in every tracks, every race, every circumstance. Let's see, no, but I feel so confident in the defense. Yeah, let's try to keep the title in Italy, no, for Ducati.
All right, let's stop talking about racing. What are your off-season goals? What's going to be the best thing you do in the off-season?
Well, this last season, for sure, for me, the most important thing, or what I enjoyed a lot, is just to share the time with my babies, because I have 2 daughters with almost 3 and 2 years. Yeah, for sure, the last off-season, I enjoyed a lot when I can share a lot of time with them without thinking about the motorcycling, about races, no, and I can stay 100% focused on them. So yeah, I'm looking forward to just stop the celebration here in Italy, because I have until almost Christmas time here in one event and another event, no. So I'm looking forward to stop all the celebration and just share time with my daughters.
I'm going to go right back to the beginning of when we first started chatting. It's been a long time since you were called a world champion. When you won your 125cc world title, that was 16 years ago. You clinched that in my home country of Australia. It's got to feel good to be called a world champion again, yeah?
Yeah, for sure. It's long time, no? In fact, well, I don't say I didn't think that maybe it can be again world champion, no? Because you never know, and you are here to do the best, no? But it's long time. Yeah, for sure. I think I missed a couple of world titles in 250 in many years ago, in 2008 and 2009, when I was fighting for the 250 title. But yeah, and also sincerely, I miss like I can give more in MotoGP category, because maybe I didn't have the opportunity to have a really competitive bike and competitive team in my MotoGP years. But okay, the life is the life. Now I'm enjoyed a lot the bike. Yeah, I feel as strong as 16 years old when I won the title. I feel I can give even more from now to the end of my career, no? And I hope to be here for many years. I hope to win another title, not in 16 years.
Don't wait another 16 years.
Maybe 16 years is too much, because I will close to even more than 50 years. So my thing is not good. No, I try to win a bit earlier.
Alvaro, again, congratulations. Thanks for being here on Leigh Diffey's Chat with Champions. Enjoy the off season. And I know you're in a restaurant in Italy right now, so go and have a nice meal and celebrate.
Thank you very much, and big huge to all the American people. Thank you very much for the support. Ciao.
Hi, I'm Will Christian, and thank you all so much for watching. I'm here to remind you to hit subscribe for all the latest Supercross news and highlights. And of course, don't forget to sign up for Peacock Premium. That is now the new home for streaming for all live Supercross events all season long.